What's up, guys? Zeenigami here, and version 9.3 is out on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, and that brings us a lot of new things. Now, the servers were down for a long time. They were down for like 9 hours, but they're back up now, so that's all that matters. Nothing terribly terrible happened. And just once again, guys, anytime a big update comes out, make sure you connect your accounts to SNS. That's connecting it to Twitter or Facebook, so that way, in case anything happens, maybe it stops working on your device, maybe some kind of weird update happens, your phone crashes halfway through update and it crashes your game, you can pull your account back within seconds rather than having to try to contact support and get your account back that way. Now, the first thing we want to talk about is that we have a new login reward. Hey, we don't need my uptime anymore. Get rid of that. We have a new login reward screen. It looks a little something like this. Now, there are 3 different levels of login rewards depending on what pirate level you're at. This is the maximum level login rewards that you'll see here. No, I'm sorry. The login rewards are the same. The 3 levels are going to be Chopperman missions. We'll talk about that in a bit. But there's 3 different levels of login rewards after a week. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You get socket books on day 4. 5, 6, 7, you get a skill book on day 7, and we don't know what days 8 and above have for us in store yet. So this at least is the first 7 days. Don't know what's gonna be happening after that, and not sure after those, if this is really like 3 weeks. I'm not sure what it's gonna look like after those 3 weeks, but we'll slowly see what that's about. But at least for now, there's additional login rewards. Rather than just getting a gem every day, you're also gonna get stuff like Forbidden Tomes and skill books. So that's nice. There, look, you want to zoom in? There you go. Boom. Woo! Zoomed in. Now you get to see it better. I just want to show everything. Now it's zoomed in. Magic. We do this live. Anyways, we also have, if you've been listening, brand new Stampede music. You got One Piece Stampede in the background here. This is I want to say the biggest, like, new movie coming out. We're going to change, like, everything in OPDC for the new music stuff. So we got, like, new music and brand new extra screen here. And even better, look. There's Chopperman mission right here. You don't have to go back to the story mode stage in order to get to your Chopperman missions. Now, speaking of Chopperman missions, we are getting brand new training Chopperman missions. So if you go through all these, you're going to get a total of another 50 gems. So that's basically a free multi if you go through all those. Very easy. Go to a bunch of story modes and 5 staminas and junk. Just keep clicking the orange button and just going to wherever it tells you to do. Just do that. These are the new daily missions that are going to have 3 levels of rewards. So this first one is do the other 2 daily missions. So do these 2 down here. This one is use 100 stamina. Now I assume if you're a lower pirate level, this is going to be a lower stamina requirement in order to get this one done. And this last one down here is do some of the daily islands, like the 5 stamina, Turtle Island, a bunch of those. Just basically those super easy, like you're only allowed to run them 1 time a day. Do one of those and you get this one done. So you get a potion for this, get some power-up items for using 100 stamina, and if you do both of those, you get your gem for the login. And then you go up to the pink button. These are all the Garp Stamina Islands. There's Garp Zero Stamina missions out that I haven't done any of them for. And those are going to be out until the end of the year, so not too difficult for that one. Now, speaking of things to do on an actual island itself, I'm going to pop into this puppy here. Also, this was out on Global first, and we only recently got it on Japan. I only recently found out this was even a thing on Global. But if this will load, if you click on the orange button here and click on a character, you can actually see the character's details. If you click on, okay, not that one. If you click on orange button here and click on a character here, you can see the character's details. There you go. So whenever like a new stage comes out and you can read Japanese, you can click on the character. It's like, oh, what's the character do? Oh, wow, I can click on that and see what the character does instead of having to beat it first. So that's nice. My mouse still like reflexively tries to go up here to go back a stage, but having Chopper mission here is definitely better. And like minor bug, should be Kuma on this area, the arrow that points at Kuma. Kuma's not here. Don't know what Kuma's doing, just AFK somewhere. But yeah, that's now out in Japan, which is really only going to matter if you can already read Japanese and you don't know what a character does. such as the new raid boss that's going to be coming out in just a few hours. I don't care about raiding, I just want the rewards for this. Thank you very much. We have new colors on the menus, and if you go to your crew stage, which we'll go over to a little bit later if I remember to flash that, there it now highlights which one is your captain. It doesn't effectively actually do anything different. There's just a big border on your captain character to make it more obvious that this one's your captain. Look, we've got auto battle. There we go. Auto battle can roll around now. Now, auto battle is really, it just goes through. It doesn't use any specials. It doesn't skip any animations. You can see here that it's super, super slow. Yacky, yacky, yak, 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 yak. And it doesn't really hit perfects. It hits like mostly greats. So it's kind of like if you're blind slapping your phone. It's decent if you're going through a Fortnite island and you've got a team with like a legend captain or like Enel captains, things that you don't really need to attack on. Look at that, I can't even kill a turtle. Well done. Well done. But auto battle is here, so it's really just for Fortnite farming. If you want to use a team with an end of turn damage captain like Treasure Map or Enel or something, go through a Fortnite and just let this beat the stage for you so you don't have to think about it. And we also have new updates for the Merry-Go and the Dinghy, the first two ships that you're likely to have in a game. The Merry-Go and the Dinghy both basically still do the same things. They now just have an added extra bonus where they each make perfects easier to hit. So the Dinghy makes perfects easier to hit, the Merry-Go makes perfects easier to hit. It's not that big of a difference. You're still really never gonna use them once you get out of them, but at least now for the Merry-Go, you've got a little more reason to use the Merry-Go before you shift over to things like the Hose ship, if you can afford to buy that one and it's still out. Alright, you know what? Oh my god, it's so slow through all the text. Sorry, I can't do this. It's so slow. We have Den Den Mushi returning. They are back out on Story Mode Island. So if you go over to Story Mode, you can have Den Den Mushis again. They don't seem to be connected to Twitter this time, so it's just an extra reward. It doesn't actually do all those Twitter tweets that go out and spam your Twitter account, so you don't have to have like 2 different accounts connected to your OPTC, which I had before. I had a real Twitter account connected to my OPTC and a fake Den and Mushi Twitter account. Also, small thing down here, if you have mail, it now has a little mail icon on for you, so yeah, it reminds you this is mail. So the worst thing about Den and Mushis still is that you don't really have a way to find Den and Mushis. There's no indicator on the log post that there's a Den and Mushi here, so if you want to find it, you still have to go and scroll through all... Oh boy, I'm never gonna do Den and Mushis, I swear to God. Oh, I found one! And then you hit it, and then you spin it, and you get a thing. Cool. It's just like OG Den and Mushis. Just exactly the same as before. You still get like 5 a day, but it is so not worth it. God, it is so not worth it. I mean, at least it's not sending over to Twitter, so you don't have to like tweet it out, but... Jeez, man, is it really worth colas just to get a few things? I mean, maybe you get a standard refill here and now, or you get some gems like once and forever. I've only ever gotten gems from Den and Mushis like 4 times in my life. But I don't know. No, that's the thing. I really think they should show up on the log post or something. They really gotta. Especially with how many islands there are now. Den and Mushis weren't bad when there were like... When you had like 10 islands, you know? When you had like 10, a dozen islands, 2 dozen islands to go through, it wasn't bad. But now that we have like 3, 4 dozen islands, I want to sit there and go through all the Den and Mushis. Hey, guys, the most important part about this update video, if you go over to the options screen, go down to this one right here. This is how you turn music on and off. But more importantly... This is how you go to the good box space right here. You go to this one, this is good box space. So that way now your box is one continuous box. Oh, no more flipping through 5 stupid pages of boxes. No more having this stupid bar cut off your bottom thing, so you have to keep sliding down to read which one it is. But if you got things on the bottom row, I just got my one long box back. Oh, thank God. It's the best. Oh, jeez, I'm so freaking happy. There are, there's new sorting options in the character log over in... I'm not going to find a character log. There's new sorting options in the character Pokedex if you want to go through the Pokedex and the character log for that. And Mihawk and Dofi Legend. So Mihawk V1 Legend and Dofi V2 Legends got a little changes to their specials. Slight buffs on your specials. Where it doesn't really say anything down here, but it has to do with the way that damage is calculated. If you kill a stage... and you still had enemies alive, and you had end of turn damage kill that stage for you, it would mess up and say like you didn't do any damage that turn, or it would mess up and not work correctly with Mihawk and Dofi specials. Now it does work properly, so if you kill a stage and end of turn damage finishes off a stage, Mihawk and Dofi specials should still work. So a slight minor boost to those. Friend point pools are updated, so we have more characters in friend point pools. Oh, over here. So we go over to friend point pools. We got more characters in there, which is nice. Whoop de poop de boop de boo. And we have, and last but not least, is we have new support characters. So we have supports now for Legend, Giltosoro, Shiki, and Zephyr. All really, really, really good legends. Basically all the movie characters, all the non-free-to-play movie characters, and raid boss Zephyr, Shiki, and Giltosoro all get support abilities. The neat ones are Legend, Shiki, Giltosoro, and Zephyr. Shiki, whenever the character uses their special, changes Quick, Dex, and Int Orbs into Recovery. Tesoro, his support ability, whenever the character uses their special, locks your chain to 3 times. So a 3 times chain lock on support is really good. And Zephyr's support ability, whenever an enemy shuffles your specials, changes your shooter specials into matching, including block orbs. So we now have special interrupts. So not only do enemies interrupt our specials, we can interrupt their specials, which is going to be a pretty neat thing. Also on the us having special interrupts, Rare Recruit Ein has that as well. When the enemy increases their defense or uses a damage reducing special, it reduces those buff durations by 2 turns. The first time that any of these things happen. Now those are nice. The problem mostly is that they're super limited on who they support. For example, Legend Zephyr only supports Ein and Bins. Rare Recruit Ein only supports Zephyr and Bins. Legend Giltosoro only supports Bakura, Dice, and Tanaka. So really, 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 really good specials, or really, really, really good supports, but they only support a few characters each. And we'll get these updated in the database at some point in this upcoming week. But anyways, guys, those are the new major updates for version 9.3. If there's anything I missed, please let me know in the comments down below. And, hey, tell me when you want these things to come to global, or tell me which ones you want to come to global first. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.